Hey there, I'm Rodrigo, and in this episode of Breaking Indie, we talk about TV series, making movies, ghost dances on a big full moon, and the magic of turquoise.
Magic, turquoise. Wah, 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 wah. Breaking Indie. Stick around and find out.
Hi, I'm Claire, and today's episode we're talking about vacuums, elephants, and ice cream, and I hope you will join us.
It's a program for filmmakers, by filmmakers. It's the Breaking Indie podcast.
Hey guys, welcome to Breaking Indie. This might be a two-parter, it could be a five-parter, it could be a standalone. I never know where in these videos we land, but guess what? Here we are. You're here with me, and I'm here with Rodrigo Tactaquin, producer, actor, host, handsome model, a man of many things, I'm sure. But don't take it from me. Let's talk to you about it.
Okay, let's get it out there.
Thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, we are here at the Santa Fe Film Festival at the Garson Theaters. At least that's what they've been called. I don't know if that name is going to change.
Yeah,
But
yeah. This is a very special place to have the Santa Fe Film Festival, for me personally, because Garson Studios served me well, having been on a TV series called Longmire for season 6 and part of season 5. And I also casted background, so all of the natives, people sitting in the courtrooms. I did some of the stunt double work for Lou Diamond while I was here as well.
Oh, cool.
It was an immersion into a fabulous project, and to this day, I count my blessings on the relationships that were formed out of this process of making that story happen.
I love seeing how often Longmire pops up on my Netflix, too.
Yeah.
And I also have to think, so you did principal, or you did extras casting, but you also helped with principal casting?
I assisted in that. I won't say I took the responsibility for it, but if sometimes you needed somebody that had a unique skill, it's very difficult to find these kinds of people. And in many cases, I would be someone who potentially could find them.
Yeah.
Everything from a handicapped person that was in a motorized wheelchair to other artistic talents that someone might have. For whatever reason, I think because when you're working with a large body of casting individuals, they know somebody or whatever the case may be. So in the principal casting, you're looking more at singular types of entities. In background, you're taking in hordes of people who know other people, and through that process, I was able to sometimes supply some of the principal with unique talents that they were looking for.
Sure, and that was in seasons 5 and 6, correct? Is that what you said?
Right, actually, season 6 is when I did that casting work. Season 5, I was just, I think, doing some of the on-site, whatever it is, work. On the show.
We don't even know
on
what
the
we're
show.
doing. You're just like,
and that was a while ago, too. But, that was a great
But
big
was
reason to be in
Angelique Midthunder still involved in that part?
Angelique Midthunder, yes, was and still is.
I owe her a lot of love. I know a lot of us locals know her, a lot of us local actors and production.
Yeah, and her husband actually was on crew here as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I owe Angelique a big thank you, too. That was my first professional audition.
Really?
Episode 2 of Longmire.
Okay.
First professional audition, I booked it and got my SEG card.
Nice.
So it was like kind of amazing.
Yeah, that's a mile marker, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, and it's just like it kind of, I don't know, set me up for a little bit.
Did you audition here? She used to audition here.
Yep, it was very early on. So like I think it was like a little bit of like this is episode 2. I think they hadn't even started filming 1. So yeah, it was like right in the classrooms in the hallway, which was comfortable because I went to school here, so I felt a little bit like in my environment already.
So this place holds it for you as well.
It really does. And I remember we even at that point, I know they stopped doing it, but like they did table reads with the full cast. So Lou Diamond and everyone else who was in it.
Yeah, we used to do it upstairs.
Yeah. So it was like, oh wow, this is really exciting. And for somebody who like kind of like had their first audition booked it, and then got a seg card out of it. It was like, for a million years, like, thank you, Angelique.
Cue the violins. This is
I
the
love
moment.
you so much. Yes, thank you for every opportunity you've at least considered me for. So yeah, that's very exciting, and like Longmire has just been such a, I think like a staple in a lot of people's people's like memory banks of a significant project.
You know, you bring up a really good point, because the town,
Yeah.
a town that has this movie making, TV making ability, it resonates, and there could be whatever kind of crisis at hand, but they'll always fall back on Longmire shot here. I remember I was a background person and did a walk-on. I did this other project, Woman Walks Ahead, or Get Shorty, or Breaking Bad.
There's a ton of projects that come through New Mexico.
It doesn't matter if
but
you're
that one has
changing
got a
oil, but
certain
when
amount
you
of soul.
think about, hey, I'm in a place where they do these things, and I get to rub elbows or get these opportunities, it does a lot to the community.
Yeah, well, and like to that point, Adam Bartley, who was one of the guys, like I ran into him when I lived in LA. We went to the same gym. I'm like, bro, I know you from Longmire. He's like, yeah. I was like, no. Like we were in the show together. He's like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah. Like I was like, nice running into you. And then of course, Cassidy Freeman, who now lives in Santa Fe.
Right.
She just like decided to move here after that show. Like, God, I'd love to get her on this podcast too. She's just such a wonderful person and like so lovely, and it's just, I feel like that's just one of those just little reminders, like the magic of that cast and that time.
You're absolutely right. The cast and crew are special. We get together occasionally once a year for Longmire Days up in Buffalo, Wyoming, and I'll go on occasion, not all the time, but you know, I'll see Adam there and several other people, and it's
great.
still, you know, even the fans who watch the show religiously or binged watched it, they'll come, and they are just salt of the earth people. I can't imagine what it'd be, you know, Breaking Bad, I don't know. But I can talk for Longmire fans.
I mean, that's a whole other family, and yes, there's a lot of family aspect to that crew and cast as well.
But I mean, I still communicate with a lot of the people that go to that show, and just, you know, they love it.
Cool.
It's
That's
been a shining star in the city of Santa Fe.
And you're a producer of your own content as well, correct?
Yes. I've done a few projects, and am currently an executive producer of 2 projects that are going on. One is a documentary, and one is a short film that got a grant just recently. So I'm one of a few executive producers. It takes a few to do these kinds of things these days.
Awesome.
But yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And do you act in these projects, or are you like?
Some of them I do. I'm
specific?
booked for I got a lead role in a movie. Oh, I got a lead role in a movie coming in August. It's a monster movie, so
Cool.
you know, you just take it as it comes. Yeah.
I know you're not allowed to say. It's not a particular Terry Gilliam film, is it?
I am not allowed to say. But
maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's cool. Awesome. That's great.
So you know, I think being an artist lends you to a lot of different kinds of possibilities. As you know, I'm working here at the Santa Fe Film Festival, hosting the award show. I'm sitting on a panel for casting on Sunday and introducing a few films, and on the photography side.
I really want to go to that casting panel.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm able to because I'm scheduling interviews for that, but I realized that I probably should have just filmed the casting panel.
Oh,
And
well.
been like, guys, I'm unavailable. It's for me. This is me time.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's great. I hope
So,
that
you know,
goes well.
there's photography, there's paintings, there's all of these other artistic
You seem
venues.
like you're probably an artist outside of just film. Like you seem
Yes.
like you probably have your hand in various types.
I think people who are artists are just artists. Whatever, what the clothes they wear, what they like to eat, the way they see the world, and it just happens that in this particular venue, acting, producing, hosting award shows is just something that works well for me. You know, I did some improv way back in the day for a couple of years, and so having a spontaneity is always something that
I got
is
back into
helpful.
improv myself. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And then do you dabble with like, I mean, I can see just looking at you, you've got a lot of beautiful jewelry.
They're gifts.
They're gifts. Okay,
Yes.
so I was wondering if maybe you made jewelry or
No.
not. They're just
The
well
jewelry
adorned.
was actually
that
made.
necklace is absolutely screamingly beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I will pass that on to the jeweler who made it for me.
Okay, please do. Yeah.
Yeah, they, a lot of very talented artists, they don't get enough recognition, and they're good friends of mine, and so they'll make me something specifically for me. They've actually meditated on who I am and what would look good on me. And did you see this
more
piece?
friends like you, brother. Oh, sweet. You can't see this on camera, but he's got beautiful boots, cowboy boots on, and around them are
A
turquoise.
boot concho, yeah.
A boot poncho?
Concho,
Concho.
yeah.
Thank you, because I would not know the term, but it looks like a bracelet for your boot. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, beautiful turquoise.
Yes, and
yes.
so walking the red carpet, or sometimes I do photography for people or paintings or whatever the case may be, and I'll always put their name out there. And some of them have risen to levels of being, talked about on Cowboys and Indians magazine. I think Kevin Costner got something from one of my friends, as well as Drew Barrymore, and
Yeah.
so
That's
getting it
awesome.
out there
I
for
love
those
it. I
smaller
love it
artists is a
because
is
I
key.
traditionally am not. I'm a pretty generically dressed individual. Like I moved out to LA and everyone's like, "You gotta have style, bro. You gotta stand out. You're a generic looking white guy," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know." But that's fine with me. They're like,
That's
"Not if
your
you're-
style."
Not if you're trying to get ahead in this
No.
town," and that's very true. But I usually don't wear jewelry.
Hmm.
Not because I don't. I don't know. I've never really found anything that really fits like that. I feel like it's me.
Yeah,
So
I can
one, I
respect
always
that.
love to see other people who know how to rock it. But in my mind, because of that, I also hardly am in touch with anyone from the artistic jewelry side. So I think it's really cool when I do meet people, and there's a number of them who I've come to meet in this town who do jewelry design. And it's like, oh yeah, like we had someone come to my shop specifically because this woman from Vogue magazine wanted something they saw in a runway catalog, or
Right,
blah, blah, blah. And you're like,
right.
wow, people really do pay attention. And I think that's really cool because like, to me, that's an art in itself that I'm so not connected to.
Yeah.
So yes, please do forward those compliments. To
I
your
will,
designer
I
friends.
will. They would be very grateful for that.
Awesome. So outside of Longmire, are there anything in your past that you hold kind of special as far as your artistic journey?
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about movie projects or something like that.
You know, I'm pretty open on the spectrum here. I would be
I
curious
think
to
one of
know
the
what
things
sticks
that
in your heart.
I really enjoyed was a movie called Woman Walks Ahead with Jessica Chastain, Sam Rockwell, and Michael Grey Eyes. We got to do the ghost dance. So Woman Walks Ahead, first of all, is about the assassination, the true assassination of Sitting Bull. And in the movie, we went to Pine Ridge. We shot it here in New Mexico, but we had to go to Pine Ridge and get blessing from the Lakota. They actually sent their drummers, and we were allowed to do the ghost dance. And that, up until that time we had done it, had not been done in 70 years because it was illegal forever to do that dance. The Western movement government deemed it illegal to do that
Really?
dance.
Wow.
So if you
So
can
many layers
imagine,
of being, yeah, what an honor that must have
yes,
been. Yeah.
if you can imagine on the prairies here in New Mexico, teepees that have been aged and bonfires, and we'd practiced this dance for 3 weeks, and we didn't know it, but we happened to be shooting during a super full moon that time we shot that. And it was a spiritual experience for me.
Oh, I have
I'll never
no doubt
forget
in my
it.
mind.
Yeah.
That sounds like one, such an honor.
Yeah,
But also, if anyone's never been to New Mexico or the Southwest, when you see a full moon rise over
Yeah.
that vast, empty landscape, it is massive.
Yes, it was.
It is massive.
We knew
Like,
something special was going to happen.
Literally,
that
I'm
night.
getting like
Yeah.
chills on my arm because anytime I see a full moon rise over the landscape,
Yeah.
it's one of the beautiful things about New Mexico. Is it's not all tainted by buildings and eye blockers and eyesores and things that you're like, wow,
Yeah.
this nature's pretty except for that shopping mall there. There's still so much natural beauty here that's
It is, and it's contemplative in many respects.
it demands appreciation and
Yeah.
love and respect and
Yeah.
the certain essence of spirituality is just there.
Yes.
Whether you're spiritual or not by nature, when you see a full moon rise
Yes.
in New Mexico, like you are aware of some
The powers.
some
of,
powers, yeah, like that you're this small and the
Yeah.
planet is this majestic, gorgeous thing, and the size of the cosmos is incomprehensible. Like, yeah, that's one of the reasons I moved back here from LA. Is there's just it's grounding.
yeah.
The nature
You know,
here is very
Santa Fe too has
special.
always been a hamlet for our artists. There's something very accepting and non-intrusive about being an artist and being in Santa Fe. And it's reflected in all of the galleries and the flamenco dancing and the music and just the way people present themselves. It is an artist hamlet here. And it's one of the things why you can make great stories happen, right? Which brings us back to the Santa Fe Film Festival.
Making great stories happen.
Yeah.
That's a great mantra to have, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. This is one of those places. You know, you go to some of these other places, Silicon Valley, you know, that's technology, but Santa Fe is about art. It's
Art and
about
culture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
art and culture.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, so Rodrigo, if people would like to follow you along your journeys, what's a good way to track that? And I'm sure we'll include it below, but for those who are
Probably
listening-
Instagram, I
Yeah,
think.
what's your handle?
Rodrigo Tactaquin.
Okay, simple enough.
And people can just Google Rodrigo actor or whatever, and sometimes it comes up, just the name. It would be a challenge, but you know, whoever makes it, great.
Yeah, well, hey, Rodrigo Tactaquin, thank you so much for being
Yes.
here on this episode. And yeah, for all of those who get the opportunity, go catch a full moon rise over a nice, beautiful landscape.
You know, there is magic here. There really is. For those who've come, they know it.
Yeah.
And anybody out there that's listening and hasn't been here, you should really think about this.
Something to be discovered.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Thank you so much for your
Yeah,
time.
Truly appreciate it. Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right.
All right, guys. Well, we'll catch you next time on another episode of Breaking Indie.
This episode is sponsored in part by Santa Fe Improv, an educational nonprofit based locally here in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Yes, and
Santa Fe Improv has classes for adults and at their Black Box Theater, educating players at all levels of the craft of comedy improv.
yes, and
And they put on shows regularly that you don't want to miss. So visit santafeimprov.org to get the latest updates on shows, classes, and community events.
yes.
santafeimprov.org.
I hope that was a very entertaining, educational, and very convincing ad that probably nobody paid for. So welcome back to the podcast where the real meat and bones of the entertainment is. We don't do this for advertisements, but we gladly will take any if you guys want to give us money. Instead, let's get down to another conversation that I've been itching to have here with Claire Sandberg. She's joining us, as many of us are this weekend, at the Santa Fe Film Festival. Welcome to Breaking Indie, a podcast where we love to talk about film.
Thank you.
Hi, so thank you for your patience throughout the day with our little catalog and scheduling conflicts, but welcome in.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about your background. Where did you come from? Where do you live? How did you fall in love with film? What do you do? Let's just talk about all things you.
Okay, let's just talk about me. Let's see. Well, you know, actually, film came into my life. Well, I've always loved film, but this is my first film, and really, there was a story that brought me into it. So.
Well, we don't have time for it. So, guys, that was a great interview. Thank you so much,
Can we
Claire.
start over?
Really learned a lot, and quite frankly, I'm ready for a nap.
Oh my God. Let's start over.
Heck no, we're sticking in it. All right, so this is your first film. And it's, the name of it one more time.
It's called The Ramba Effect.
The Ramba Effect.
Yeah.
What is a Ramba?
A Ramba.
Tell me this is about. Tell me about it's a vacuum that's
No,
self-cleaning.
that's the Roomba.
Dang it.
Yeah, Ramba is the name of an elephant. So the Ramba Effect is about the last circus elephant in Chile and her journey to the elephant sanctuary in Brazil.
You're wearing a yellow elephant shirt. Is this in association with the project or
No.
just a coincidence?
Well, it's intentional. This is a shirt of Happy, the elephant, and there's a current campaign to remove the 2 remaining elephants at the Bronx Zoo and bring them to sanctuary. So in honor of Happy, I'm wearing this T-shirt. It says "Free Happy."
Great. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
And how did this certain project come into your world?
Well, let's see. I was a fan of the Global Sanctuary for Elephants. I had just started following them on social media, and they had an elephant named Hana who came into the sanctuary, and I just was riveted. I had to watch every minute of their Facebook Lives. And then I got an email from the sanctuary that they were going to be moving, that they got the permit to move Ramba from Chile to Brazil. And so I sent them an email and basically said, hey, can I make a film about this? And I mean, the subtext was can I figure out how to make a film about this? Yeah, and then it all kind of unfolded from there.
So did you document the actual process of
Yeah.
them transporting?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty intense.
There's another movie about that called Operation Dumbo Drop. I don't think it's as good. I never saw it. I don't know. No, how does one transport an elephant? Just in the back of a U-Haul? Do you have to pay extra for a larger U-Haul? How does that work?
Yeah, well, this particular one was unique because there was no way to really get Ramba over the Andes, so she had to fly from Chile to Brazil. So, yeah,
So this really actually is like the movie Operation Dumbo Drop.
well, I haven't seen that movie,
I haven't
but
either,
okay.
but I'm pretty sure Danny Glover's in it, and I'm pretty sure they get a helicopter, and I'm pretty sure they put an elephant in a wooden crate and it comes down on a parachute. I could be wrong. Let us know in the comments below. They flew an elephant in like a DC cargo plane? How did
Yeah,
that
a
work?
huge cargo plane. Yeah,
Wow.
and if you want to, I have some
I gotta
good.
check out this film.
Yeah, I hope
This
you will.
is so much better than a film about a vacuum,
Yeah.
which I was gonna pitch, and then I heard this and was like, oh, somebody already made that movie, but now I can go back to my real passion, which is a documentary about a vacuum that cleans the floor by itself. Which,
There you go.
You know what? I like elephants more. I think you win.
Okay, yeah. It was a pretty cool experience. So yeah.
How long did this transport take?
I think it took multiple days. So, it was like an overnight flight. It was a quick flight, but there's so many logistics and there's so many government agencies that had to be involved because of the transporting an elephant. It's kind of like livestock. It hadn't been done before. So, that took a lot of support from authorities on both sides.
Yeah, government agencies all working together
Yep.
to do something that is pretty unconventional, but
Yeah.
that's so great. We were having a conversation yesterday, and I can't remember exactly who it was with, but the idea that, now I remember, but the idea that society is kind of stuck in these ways that, well, this is what it's been, and our country's had, these laws for 200 years, so why change?
Right.
And the idea is that's the great thing about being in the world that we live in now is we learn from our history and we're capable of making changes. So
Yeah.
when you have a cause hey, this elephant, I don't know exactly the backstory there, but it's the cause was there of we need to get this elephant to a different place.
Mm-hmm.
We have the ability to chart uncharted territories and say we can work together and make new things happen, and we can find a way to do better or to answer the calls and do what needs to be done. So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
That's beautifully said.
Do you have any idea how long they spent trying to organize and
I mean, it was at least a decade, and there was an
Wow.
organization in Chile that named Acopolis, and they worked tirelessly to. I mean, it's a really complicated story of getting Ramba removed from the circus, and then there was nowhere for her to go, so she was at this eco park, kind of roadside zoo, safari park in Chile, in Rancagua, Chile. And so she was there for 7 years. Well, they actually had to build the sanctuary for her.
Wow.
So that's another important part of Ramba's legacy, is that like they paved the way for basically all of the elephants, the captive elephants in South America.
That's
So
incredible.
she paved the way, I should say.
So, what got you into making a documentary? Like, what? Obviously, the cause was there, but like, did you have any experience in filmmaking?
Well, so I worked for a company, an app development company, and I don't know if you've heard of this app called Filmic Pro.
Filmic Pro?
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
So the company was founded in, I think, about 2011, and it turns your iPhone into, a cinema quality camera. And so I worked for the company. I did marketing, I did education, I did, a whole bunch of different things for the company. And so when this came up, I thought, I just had this idea, okay, well, maybe I can get some support from the company to use the app to shoot this film.
Does this app still exist?
It does still exist.
What?
Yeah.
How have I not heard about this app?
Yeah, it's called Filmic Pro.
And it uses like what, software to change the hardware to be more cinematic? Like,
Well, it uses the software to unlock the manual controls of your phone so that you can use it more like a manual film camera.
awesome.
So, and the people who have mastered it are just like incredible.
So you partnered up with that as a way to kind of.
To make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then a wonderful company that we shared office space with at the time called Luma Fusion. They have a mobile editing app that is like tremendous, and that's how I learned to edit on this particular app.
Really?
So they threw in some money, so I was able to hire a mobile cinematographer named Cassius Rayner, and who's just phenomenal. And yeah, he came on the trip too. So yeah, the company was great. I mean, they were just, it subsequently got bought by a big company, so it's different now. But
But the origins were like, we could shoot this on a phone, we could edit on a phone.
yeah, it was the whole ethos of the company is like it
Wow.
unlocks the power of cinema for anyone who has a cell phone in their pocket.
That's really incredible.
Yeah.
And is the editing software called Luma?
It's
Or the app for that?
the app is Luma Fusion.
Luma Fusion.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Because I'm also I'm teaching some students filmmaking, and they're I should know, it's college students, freshman college students,
Yeah.
right out of high school. But a lot of it is like, okay, well, you guys don't really have a budget to do a proper short film. What do you have? And then it came down to editing, and they're like, and I didn't really have a solid solution because I edit through Adobe, which is not cheap, and it's like, well, you don't have to pay for a yearly subscription, but you need to do something. I think DaVinci's out there, but a lot of people who are making content on their phone, I don't really know to tell them what to do with editing. So I'm definitely gonna check that out.
Check it out. It's
I
just
also, on the camera side too, not to sidestep Filmic
pro.
Pro.
Yeah.
Filmic Pro. I gotta check that out too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you still work with them?
No. The company was bought and they consolidated operations to the company in Italy. So
Okay.
yeah.
So what do you do these days?
Well, I just recently finished my stint with them. So
In between time?
I'm in between. Yeah.
All right. And what part of the world do you live?
I live on San Juan Island in the Pacific Northwest.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Which one? Actual San Juan Island?
Yes. Oh, do you know it?
I grew up in Burlington.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
My mom lives in Anacortes. Yeah.
No way.
That's so funny.
That is really funny.
Okay.
Okay, so you know how amazing it is.
I love San Juan. I spent a lot of COVID on Lopez. And
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
That's how I got there, COVID.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great time. Let's
So
not
great.
talk about it too much. I don't want people to know.
Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell
No.
anyone.
It's an unnamed island somewhere.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, definitely gonna cut that part out.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Wow, you came
Yeah.
from San Juan Island to Santa
Yeah.
Fe. There's a huge crossover between the Pacific Northwest and the Southwest.
I
found
feel
that a
like
lot
it.
of
I feel
people-
like it.
a lot of people are like, okay, I'm gonna leave the desert, go get some green and some ocean and some rain, and then living in Washington State, it's like, okay, enough gray. I need to go get some sunshine.
Yes.
And Santa Fe gets 300 days a year, or like 350 days, or some ridiculous amount of just sun all the time.
I know,
It's
it's
great.
been incredible just basking in the sun.
Oh, I'm so happy to have you
Yeah.
here. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Cool.
How long
All
have you
right.
been here?
Well, I came to go to college here in 2005.
Okay.
I went to this college.
Yeah.
College
Oh,
of Santa Fe. So
cool.
this is, I've already mentioned it a few times to people, but like so excited to be back in this room.
Yeah.
And then lived in New Mexico for 10 years, went out to LA for 7, moved back here about 3 years ago.
Okay.
So I
Wow.
love it, yeah.
Yeah, I was, I was kind of thinking today, I could do this. I could live here.
Yeah, you miss the ocean for a little while. Like you're like,
Yeah.
man, my skin's a little dry. But after a while, I personally, like, I love Washington. I just don't really feel like for me it has the film scene that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I mean, I love seeing going home, but I don't know. There's a reason why I've chosen Santa Fe to stay. But,
I understand, yeah. Have you been to the Friday Harbor Film Festival, the documentary
No.
film festival?
The funny thing is I had a film play at the Friday Harbor Film Festival when I was in college.
Oh, no way.
And
Okay.
I didn't know that I got in
Oh,
until after the festival.
no way.
And I found out it was my first, or technically my first real film festival that I'd been in. And I was so disappointed because I was like, but I would have gone home. I would have like made a thing of it. And
Maybe they
then-
can do it like a replay.
Yeah, didn't know until like a month later, and I was like, oh wait, we were in it. And so I would love to go back though.
Yeah, it's a great, it feels, it has heart like this one does, it feels really, it has a lot of compassion and, I don't know, passion, I think is more the word I'm
Well,
looking
Friday
for.
Harbor too is like such a cute little port town. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
and so much good ice cream. I'm gonna go get some ice cream after. I think it's a San Juan. It's one of the ice cream shops in the San Juans. They make the best local ice cream. Free shout out to you guys. Didn't expect to be doing that one. Yeah, I think it's like the San Juan Creamery or something.
Yeah, there's some,
If you're ever up exploring the San Juan Islands in Washington, it's terrible. It's really ugly,
Don't go.
and don't do it. But if you do it, get some of that ice cream. Cool. All right. So Claire, last question. Where could we find your film? Is there a social media page about it? We'll link it below.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Music or something and you don't have all the buttons in front of you, could you tell us where we might be able to look up to find your film?
sure, yeah, I'm on Facebook and Instagram, and just if you look up the Ramba Effect, and effect being with an E, because,
And Ramba spelled
R-A-M-B-A, Ramba,
Aha.
yeah,
Okay.
the Ramba Effect, so.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being
Thank
here
you
today.
so much.
Enjoy some sunshine.
Thank you.
And yeah, guys. Well, awesome. We learned about elephants. How exciting! I'm excited. That was great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a program for filmmakers by filmmakers. It's the Breaking Indie Podcast.